Alright, so now that we created our sprite sheet with a transparent background, we're going to import that into our project. So obviously I'm going to be using 2 legs and 2 arms. So I'm going to go ahead and copy my leg and my arm. Just like that. Save. Okay, first thing you need to do is make sure you have 2D animation package installed and imported into your project. So we're going to go ahead, click our sprite, go to sprite editor. Make sure you click the child of your sprite. And then go to skinning editor. So now everything should be highlighted red. That means you selected everything. Now to move around inside the window, hold Alt and use your left mouse to move around. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to create some joints and some bones. So we're going to go to create bone. We're going to start off with our leg. Start right here. Make a joint at the knees. We're going to just put 3 bones in the legs. Three bones for the arms. 1 joint at the elbow. Now to release a bone, just right click if you're done creating bones. Just like that. So for the head, we're going to start from the bottom. We're going to have just 1 bone. For the body, we're going to do the same thing. Start from the bottom. I'm going to have 2 bones for the body. And then we're going to need our root bone. This will be a bone just by itself. So now we're going to want to name these bones so it's easiest for us for the next step. So this would be my upper leg, lower leg, and foot. So this would be a 2D platformer. So some bones will be behind other bones. So this would be my back leg, which I would want it behind this leg, and I would want it behind my body as well. So that's where depth comes in hand. So you see depth, the higher the depth, the higher the bone will be above other bones. The lower the depth, the lower it will be. So I'm gonna actually make my first leg a depth of 2, and I want this bone to be below other bones, so I'm gonna put it as -1. This would be my arm that would be above my body, so I'm gonna put it at the same as my first leg. Put that as -1. Alright, so make sure you label all your bones. My root bone, I'm going to call it root. It could be depth to 0, it doesn't matter. Head, I would want my head to be above everything, so I'm going to set that as a higher depth. In my body, I'm going to set it as 2. Which I wouldn't want it to actually, because I want my leg to be below my body actually, and my arm would be above my body. So just like that. So make sure you name all your bones. So now once we labeled all our bones and set up our depths, we're going to go to Auto Geometry. Make sure you have everything selected. And we're going to go to Generate for Selected. It's going to automatically make our geometry for us. So everything should look like this. So now, as you can see, we can start moving our bones. So we're going to go ahead, click Apply. Now once you do that, go ahead and drag your sprite into the scene. We're going to go to add component. We're going to add sprite skin component. Should have came with the package we installed. We're going to click create bones, so it'll automatically create all the bones that we had. So our root bone isn't set up, our character just isn't set up, so that's what we have to do next. So our root bone, we want it to be the first bone above everything. And then my body bone, I'm going to drag to our root bone. And then our arms are attached to our body, so we're going to grab our arms and attach it to our body. And then our legs are going to be attached to our lower body, so I'm going to attach that here as well. And then my head, I'm going to attach to my upper body bone, just like that. And now back over here, you're going to want to drag your root bone in just like that, and then drag all your bones in its rightful spot. So just like that. So now we're going to have to put our character together. So our head, we would want it to be above our body, right there. And our arms, we would want our arms to be right there. My back arm. So as you can see, the bones behind the other bones, that's where depth comes in handy. Our legs. A little hard to tell right now. So now you can make the animations however you like, because we got a fully rigged character. You could adjust the rotation of the joints and all that. It's fully rigged. Maybe it would have been best if I put that upper leg maybe above the body. I don't know, maybe. But so as you can see, I'm moving the joints. Looks a little fuzzy, but that's when you have to edit the geometry yourself. Just go back to Sprite Editor and clean it up a bit. But yeah, we got a fully rigged character here. And yeah, that's how you rig a 2D character. So if this video helped you guys out, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to go over animations. Hopefully you already know how to do that by now. Make your own animation for your character. But this is just a simple tutorial on how to make a 2D character, rigging a 2D character. And this is how you do it. I'm gonna call him Philip. Say bye-bye, Philip.